What up? Well, what up? Well, what up, everybody? I have to look over here. It is Thursday. It is Thursday already. This week is flying by. It is Thursday, March 15th, 2018. Welcome to hashtag Rise and Grind. I don't know about y'all, but I'm having an incredible week this week. I actually finally got a great night's rest last night. This time change has had me all messed up. But yesterday I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was up till midnight last night. Finally went to bed at midnight last night. And I actually got some sleep today. So slept. I got to use my hashtag Rise and Grind alarm clock that Andy, I said to Adam yesterday, but I believe his name is Andy. I got to use my hashtag Rise and Grind alarm clock this morning, which was awesome. Got to use it for the first time. So that was cool. Hey, dude, today, listen, we're going to talk about the importance of the reward. We're going to talk about how important it is, how you can't get anything done without it. I'm going to tell you a little story. I got interviewed yesterday by a young lady that taught me some things that I'm going to share with you guys today. So it'll be a great show. Make sure you go ahead and share so we can get everybody up in here. And while you're doing that, I just want to say good morning. Good morning, Mr. David Richardson. What's up? Good morning, Carrie Osborne and Jeffrey Lee Parton. Good morning, Mrs. Beth Workman, Charlie McHale, Eric Mitchell, Prince I always get hung up on that one, but good morning anyway. Good morning, Troy Cord, Patrick Booth, Scott Fielding, my man Robbie Toomey, and Steve Wetmore. What's up, everybody? Scott Simon's at the Rising and Grinding. You guys can go ahead and start your CrossFit class now because we are up here on the Rise and Grind. Dude, do me a favor. Throw me a like or heart if you listen to Rise and Grind while working out, because I've had quite a few people tell me that they actually throw it in the headset while they're working out. I know Scott Simons, he's got a CrossFit class, so on and so forth, and I think that's really neat, man. Like, for me, that's super cool because I'm always listening to other people in the headphones while I'm working out. So to know that I'm the guy in the headphones while you're working out is pretty stinking awesome, right? So we've got some cool stuff that we're going to talk about today. Also, towards the end of the video, I'm going to share a video with you guys because one of you guys out there in Facebook land sent me an awesome video, and I think we need to share it with the group. So that's what we're going to do. So check it out. Yesterday, I was interviewed by a young lady named Nicole, okay? Now, Nicole, and who knows, she might be in here today because we're Facebook friends now, but Nicole is from Eastern Kentucky University. She's a college student working on her master's degree or something like that. She used to be a GM for Ralph Lauren in California, and talk about bravery and talk about being bold. She moved from Northern California over here to Kentucky to go back to being in school. Just to go back to school, to work on a higher degree. She wanted to do some other stuff with marketing and so on and so forth. She was working on a report, and she had to talk to some high-level executives in different places and ask them some questions. So she asked if I would sit down with her for 20, 25 minutes and just answer some survey questions for her class, for her report, which I was honored to do so, of course. So she came in, and we sat down, and she asked me a bunch of questions. She asked me about what we look for, what abilities we're looking for in people, and things like that, and different strategies and processes, so on and so forth. And the very last question that Nicole asked me is she asked me what was the most important thing, what did I feel was the most important thing for employee retention. She said, what is the most important thing that keeps people coming back for more? Like, how do you keep them coming back for more? Because she knew that, like Dan Cummins, these guys work 70-hour a week. I got guys that are showing up at 7 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. They're not even supposed to be there till 8:30. They're putting in long hours, but yet they stay. We don't have very much turnover. We have a lot of success. So she wanted to know. And when I thought about it for a second, I thought, what is the most important thing? And then it hit me. The most important thing, the most important reason that we're able to keep people, and the most important way to make sure that people keep coming back for more is to make sure that they get a reward for it. We have to make sure that people get a reward from it. Okay, now that reward can be a lot of things. The reward can be the community, like being a part of a group. The reward can be money. Of course, being able to provide for their family, being able to pay their bills, that's a reward. The reward can also be some sort of like sense of self-worth. That's a reward, right? Like if I do something, if I'm part of this, if I actually do this, then I feel some self-worth. That's a reward, right? So I got to thinking about this last night, and I got to thinking about it this morning. I was like, okay, wait a minute. If this works for my employees, if this works for them, I make sure they get a reward and they continue to come back for more. How can we apply this in our own lives? How can us as rising grinders, how can we look at this and how can we say, okay, wait a minute, how can I apply this to my own life? So I started thinking about it. This applies to every aspect of life. It applies to literally every aspect of life. I never really thought about it like this before, but listen, okay? Listen about this. All right, you're wanting to wake up earlier, right? You want to wake up earlier every single day. You want to start your day on a bright note. You want to do the 5 things, right? You want to make sure that you're writing your goals, and you want to do your gratitude list, and you want to make sure that you're working out physically, and so on and so forth. So you want to do these things. You want to wake up early, and you do it a couple times, right? You do it one day, you do it 2 days, maybe you even do it a week. You're doing it. And you're getting up early, and then you kind of fall out of it, right? You're like, that's what happens. People are trying to create these new habits. Maybe they're trying to quit smoking, or they're trying to get into a better routine, and they do okay for a little bit, and then they start to fall off. And the reason is because you have to make sure you're getting a reward out of that time. You have to make sure whatever energy and effort that you're putting in, you have to make sure that you're getting a reward for that. You see, for me, it's incredibly easy. It is incredibly easy for me to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. I wake up at 4:30. I am jacked up and ready to go. But the reason being is I know I'm going to get a reward for it. When I get up at 4:30 in the morning, I'm going to get to do this. I'm going to get to do this right here. I'm going to get to jump in community with you guys on #RiseAndGrind. I get to come in here, and I get to share this time, which this time is awesome, man. I look forward to it when I go to bed. I look forward to it as soon as I wake up. So I'm excited about it. I get a reward from it. I get something out of it. I also do it because it's the only quiet time in my life. That's a fact, Jack. It's the only quiet time in my life is in the morning. When I'm running a large dealership. I've got 6 kids. My life is noisy. So I get the reward of silence, the reward of just a little quiet time to myself. I get the reward of being able to spend some time with God in prayer, writing down my goals and my gratitude list. I'm getting a reward from it. Plus, I'm a dreamer. I love looking into the future. I love seeing what life is going to be like for me 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So for me, that's a reward to be able to sit down and write my goals. So I get a reward from it. So for me, it's easy. It's the same thing with working out. You're not going to be able to get in there and work out every single day unless you're getting a reward from it. Okay? I was actually working out. I've been working out kind of on my own the last 2 months. I had a trainer before that, but I'm working out on my own the last 2 months, and I kind of was losing my desire to get to the gym. Well, yesterday I worked out with Josh Cummins, his trainer, and I can barely move my arms today. And dude, I'm ready to get back in there. I'm jacked up because I got a reward from it. If you're going to the gym and you're just going through the motions and you're not getting anything, you're not seeing your body change, you're going to stop going to the gym. Folks, we've got to get the reward. You have to get the reward. You got to get the compliments from others when your body starts to change. You got to get that additional energy from the workout. Okay, we got to get the reward. And same thing, we're not going to go to work and give it all we've got every single day unless we're getting a reward from it. We're just not going to do it. You got to get the achievements. You got to get the money. You got to get the community. Even in your faith, when you think about your faith, dude, listen, you are not going to be able to follow and seek God. You are not going to be able to be a faithful person. You are not going to be able to tap into your spiritual side unless you're getting a reward from it. It's just not going to happen. Now, that reward can be a better feeling of self-worth, less anxiety and less worry, knowledge of your ability to create. Heaven is a reward. You guys get what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? We got to get a reward from it. We have to get a reward from it. So how can we now use this? How can we, okay, we all understand. We have to get a reward. The only way we're going to keep create new routines is if we get a reward. The only way we're going to keep working out is if we get a reward. The only way that we're going to keep giving it all we can at work is if we get a reward. The only way we're going to do anything as human beings is if we get a reward. So let's flip this around real quick, okay? Boom, here's a lesson for the day. Are you ready? Everybody paying attention? Because we all understand how we work, right? We understand the selfish sides of ourselves. We have to get a reward from it. So let's flip this around. When you are engaging or interacting with other people, Guess what they need from you? Wait for it. Guess what they need from you? They got to get a reward from it, man. They have got to get a reward from it. Listen, if you want to win with your kids today, you want to win with your kids today? Offer them some kind of reward, man. I bet you win. You want to get them to do something for you? You want to get them to do their chores? You want to get them to behave? You want to get them to listen? You want to get them to do something? Offer them a reward, I promise. I promise that kid that you can't get to settle down, that kid that you can't get to listen, you offer him some candy. You offer him some iPad time. You offer him something, I promise. I'm not saying bribery. I'm saying give them a reward, man. Teach them a life lesson and give them a reward on the other side. Do you want to win with your spouse? You want to win in your relationship? You want to win with your spouse today? Do me a favor. Offer your spouse some kind of reward. And you're like, what do you mean some kind of reward? Nah, I ain't talking about like that. I'm saying, listen, if you want your relationship to grow and to thrive, then offer some kind of reward. What kind of reward can you offer your spouse? Well, you could offer him security. You can offer them security. Maybe you're the provider of the house. You can offer them security. Make sure the bills get paid. Make sure when you go to work today that you give it everything you can possibly give them. You can offer them that. What else can you offer you? Well, a reward is loyalty. You can give them loyalty. Give your spouse loyalty, man. Be loyal to them. Maybe romance. Maybe you can give your spouse some romance. That can help your relationship. That's the reward. The key is you've got to give them something. We can't just take, and expect our relationships to be strong. We have to offer a reward. My wife knows that if she's with me, she gets a reward. I promise. She knows it. She gets a reward. She gets taken care of. She gets the romance. She's my numero uno. She's number one. That's her reward. And our relationship is strong. Do you want to win with your employees? If you have employees that work around you or work for you, you want to win with them? Give them a reward, dude. Give them a reward. At Dane Cummins, we make sure that we keep everything lean. We sell all kinds of cars, but I have a very, very, very small staff for the volume that we do. That way, everybody can win, man. I need these guys to win. I can't ask them to work 70-hour weeks. I can't ask them to work 12-hour days. I can't ask them to grind it out on the pavement. I can't ask them to deal with all these customers. I can't ask them to do that unless they win. And sometimes the winning is money. Sometimes the winning is giving them some time off. Sometimes the winning is accolades and giving them the attaboys and the pats on the back. But they have to win. There are so many businesses out there that you're not letting your employees win, and you wonder why you're not getting anywhere. They're not getting a reward from it, people. And lastly, if you want to win with your customers, you want to win with your customers, man? Whatever business you're in, you want to win with your customers? You got to make sure the customers get a reward from it. You got to make sure they get a reward from it, man. When your customer has an interaction with you, they have to get something out of it. You have to add value. Your customer has to get a reward. They have to get a reward every time they see you, every time they do business with you. Maybe the reward is you make them feel good. Maybe the reward is you make them feel special. Maybe the reward is you make them feel important. Maybe the reward is you make them feel like they're the only one. Maybe the reward is they get that bigger car. Maybe the reward is they get that cell phone they need. Maybe the reward, whatever the reward is, you got to make sure they win, man. So many people are out there in business trying to win for themselves and not making sure the customer wins. It makes no sense. We don't work that way. They're not going to work that way. Get it? Same thing with your social media, man. Just on a side note, you want to boost your social media, you want to brand yourself a little bit better, you want to get out there, and you want to make sure you're making noise and people are seeing you, offer some value, man. Offer value with your posts. We talk about it here in the group, #Rise and Grind. I need your post to be motivational, educational, inspirational. That's it. Add value to my life. Add value to the life of everyone else that's in the group. If it doesn't add value, don't post it. I don't need it. I don't want it. If you're not going to offer me some type of reward, I'm out. I'm out. I got to get something out of it. That make sense? Does that make sense, guys? Look, we all got to get a reward, right? That's how it works. We understand. We got to get a reward. In order for us to continue to do something, whether it be to create a habit, whether it be, to go to work, whether it be in our faith or whatever, we got to get something out of it. We do. So if we have to get something out of it, it's safe to say that the person on the other side in our relationships, that they're going to need to get something out of it. And if we go into every interaction with every person, if we go into it thinking, okay, how can I make sure this person wins? How can I make sure this person across from me gets a reward? If you go into every interaction like that, I promise you, your life will change. Your relationship with God will change. Your relationship with spouse will change. Your relationship with your kids will change. Your relationships at work will change. Just make sure they're getting a reward from it, man. You just got to make sure they're getting reward from it. Before we get out of here, I want you guys to check out this awesome video that was sent to me by Megan. Megan, thank you for sending me this incredible video. We've got this community here that's always encouraging and lifting each other up. And here's something that she did for me. She sent me this video, and I want to share it with you guys. So check this out. You guys can't see the video? Oh, no. You guys can't see the video? I wonder why you can't see the video. It's showing on my side. Well, that's boo. Could you hear it? Could you hear it? That is really weird. I've never had that problem. It's always worked for me. It's showing on my screen. Well, sorry. All right, I guess I'll have to figure that out. Nothing. No sound, no nothing. So you guys were just sitting there for the sound of silence. Sorry, Robbie Toomey. Okay, that's really weird. Yeah, it pops right up on my screen. It shows that it's there. I can see myself. I can see the video. But you guys can't see nothing, huh? Okay, Aaron Jones. Well, I don't know how to do that. Aaron Jones. Well, maybe I do. Let's see. Nope. All right. Well, I'm going to have to try something else. All right, here's what I'll do. Yeah, I'll just link it. Yeah, I'll share it in Rise and Grind. There you go. Post it in the feed. Yeah, you guys got all the answers, man. I'll just figure it out. I'll do it that way. All right, little technical difficulty. Haven't had that in a while. That's okay, though, right? Because we're just rising and grinding, man. We're just trying stuff out. I wish I could show you the video in here, but I can't. So I'm going to have to show it to you somewhere else. But that's okay, because we change, we struggle, we grow, and we succeed. You guys know how we roll here on the Rise and Grind. Hey, guys, I love you. I love you, man. I don't know if I told you that recently, but I stinking love you. I absolutely love you guys. I absolutely love this group. I absolutely love what it's doing. It's pretty amazing. You guys are amazing. Make sure you go out there and get your Rise and Grind gear. If you need more videos, you know, the Rise and Grind gear, you can get at GlennLundy.com. If you need more videos, go to YouTube.com/GlennLundy. But before you get out of here, I got to tell you something, man. I got to tell you, dude, you guys are amazing. You guys are absolutely amazing. Dude, this group, what you guys are posting, all of the stuff that you are posting is so incredibly powerful. It truly is contagious, man. It is making a difference on this planet. It's making a difference in your life. It's making a difference in my life. It's making a difference in the lives of all of the people around you. The reason being is because you have to understand that you are a child of God, unique and made in his image to be the best version of you that you could possibly be. What that means is that you are so incredibly special. You are so incredibly important. You are this person that is choosing. You are making this choice to rise and grind. You're part of this elite group. And it is stinking awesome, dude. It is stinking awesome. You guys are phenomenal. I'm going to need you to have an incredible day today. I need you to have a phenomenal, fantastic, fabulous, over-the-top, truly amazing day. Today, Thursday, March 5th, 15th, 2018, the first and only time it will ever be. Thursday, March 15th, 2018, man. So have an incredible, incredible day. And even more importantly, because I need you to have an incredible day today, but even more importantly, don't forget to share this dang video so we can get everybody else in here, and come back and see me tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. when I got it figured out on how to play videos without having you guys sitting there in silence for 60 seconds while I'm thinking you're watching a video. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Now I know why it wasn't working. I just figured it out. You guys still in here? Look, tell me if you see the video now. Can you see it now? Everybody still says no. All right, cool. See ya.